All right. Here's our special
Oh,
guest. This is my daughter,
yes.
Daphne. She's 13.
Hello.
So
Hi,
yeah,
Daphne.
we
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Chris.
so your second metal show ever was last Saturday
Yes, it was.
here in the Crosse at the warehouse that we talk about often. And what'd you think?
Um, I had a really great time. It was really cool seeing a bunch of local bands, especially.
Mhm.
Um, and I really liked when he walked into the warehouse, you could just like feel the energy, like the
Yeah.
anticipation, and just everyone. You could really tell that everyone wanted to be there.
Yep.
That's
So
awesome.
first band was from the Twin Cities, Our Common Collapse. What'd you think of them?
I really liked them. I listened to some of their music beforehand, and I thought that they were great.
Mhm.
I had one of their songs, "Convulsions," I think it's called, on repeat for a while.
Very nice.
That was a good one.
Yeah. And then up next was Lacrosse's Soullesskin, the two-piece. What'd you think?
I really liked their corpse paint that they had. I thought
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yep.
um, they were really good. I was kind of surprised to see that they were a two-piece because their sound was just a lot bigger than two people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they actually showed up on random last weekend,
Oh, really?
right? I was listening. Yeah, so I listened to, um, I don't know if I was listening to Carcass at the time or whatever, but when it got done, it would just go on to something else random.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, who's this? And I looked and I'm like, hey, it's Soulless Skin. What?
Nice. Awesome. And then next was another band from the Twin Cities, Reaping Asmodeia, a three-piece. And like you said about Solus, I've never seen videos of them or pictures, so I assumed there was like six people in the band because their sound is just so big.
It's like a solid wall of noise.
Yep, they're doing their sound check. And there's two guys up there, the drummer and the guitarist. And I know the guitarist has the 8-string guitar. It sounds like the bass at some points too. I'm like looking around for the bassist. I don't see him, and then I hear someone singing. And I look, and the front man's out in the middle of the floor doing his vocal check. And they get up, and sure enough, it's just the three of them, and they were awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, played a
Yeah.
long
When,
set
one of these days I'll have to get out to the warehouse.
for sure. What's its nickname?
The stair that took me a second.
Yeah,
The stair house. It feels like you're gonna fall down the stairs right when you get in. There's this giant staircase, and another
yeah,
one the farther you get.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And then the closing band they have ties to Washington State, but they said they're kind of from all over the place. And that was Enterprise Earth. And they were four dudes, four?
I think so.
Yeah. And amazing, cool guys. And I don't know, what do you think about their appearance, like how they're acting?
They were one of the smiliest bands I think I've ever seen. Like you get that whole heavy metal image, like big scary people, and then they're upstage with the biggest smiles I've ever seen humanly possible.
That's kind of like local here at the Caboose. Jim, I think you've been to the Caboose.
Hmm?
Um, I think it was with Gao. We saw Karak Angren, and they all had like corpse paint, and they're just super like, it's this theatrical performance, super scary. And then afterwards, I know Gao went over and got his picture taken with the band, and they don't have their makeup on, and they're like the happiest, nicest guys you could ever meet.
Do they have cats too?
They do.
Yeah. This is our cat Slayer.
we have Slayer and Daphne. What a treat this show.
Yep. We saw a poster for, what was it? Uh, what's her
Oh,
name?
Danger Prone Daphne.
Danger Prone Daphne had played the warehouse. They have posters from, not all their shows because they've been open 30 years, but just all the walls are covered with show posters, and we found a Danger Prone Daphne.
That's awesome.
That was exciting.
Do you know what that's from? Daphne, do you know what that's from?
I don't think I do.
Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo. They used to call Daphne Danger Prone Daphne because she would always, trip, fall into the secret door where the mummy is trying to get the coin. Uh,
You've only seen the newer ones, right?
I don't even know if I've seen those.
Uh,
I haven't watched a lot of Scooby Doo.
yeah.
Ruh-roh!
So that was our last Saturday night. It was a great show, and we'll be returning there at some point.
Awesome. Very cool.
Daphne, everybody.
Yep.
Thanks, Daphne. All right.
All right.
Very cool.
That was
Well,
awesome.